Raegan, what is one clothing line you would never purchase from?
Okay. Can I be my real authentic self?
You can be your real authentic self here.
Okay. This is a really conflicting question to answer because I feel personally like instead of singling out the worst brand, I would rather point all of that criticism towards a system that is defined by extractive and exploitative practices towards humans and the environment. And there are a couple of reasons why I feel like I have to answer that way and not just pick Shein or Temu, because we all know they suck. I mean, the first thing is that I think, you know, when it comes to figuring out the worst brand, what we end up finding is that there really is no brand that is ethically or morally pure. And that can be really debilitating and like paralyzing if we're trying to make good choices. So I think embracing the fact that there's no way within this system to make a morally pure choice, like within it, is kind of important to understanding the scope of the problem. Because I think also when we pick out, you know, these worst brands, it tends to be the things that are the most accessible to people who have less already, which gives the impression that, you know, poor people are the reason for the, you know, ecological catastrophe we're living in right now, which is not true. And it also can give the impression that like only rich people can engage with sustainability. And that is a huge irony to me. For those reasons, I don't want to single out just brands. And I also think that doing so can kind of like scapegoat, like be a scapegoat for us to not be critical of a larger system that allows any corporation to act with impunity in really horrific ways that harm us all. So I feel like that's way more scary than just picking a brand, but I would say like join your local Facebook Buy Nothing group, and instead of policing yourself about like where you buy from and don't buy from, think about why you buy things and just try to be thoughtful and intentional and think about how to best utilize what you're consuming.